Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, my name is David Popovich, aka the Bookworm, and welcome to Bookworms Fear Street Retrospective, where your worst nightmares live. Summer camp, a classic summer excursion for the young to get out of the house, to make new friends, and to have fun in the sun. But the sun goes down, and you better be in your cabin, because the last thing you want to do is be out alone in the woods when it's lights out. Holly is helping her Uncle Bill as a counselor for Camp Nightwing. Not because she wants to. Holly is not the outdoors type, but her uncle's camp has had a series of bad luck over the years, including the death of a camper last year. As a result of those disasters, Bill was barely keeping the camp afloat. He couldn't pay as much as other camps and was having trouble hiring enough counselors. He needs her help because he has no one else to turn to. Holly agrees and thinks this might be a good chance to get away from Fair Street after a nasty breakup with her boyfriend. But when she learns her ex-best friend Jerry is also a counselor, things go bad really quickly. Jerry is upset at Holly because she promised to keep her secret boyfriend a secret from her parents. But Holly was never a good liar, causing Jerry to lose her boyfriend and be grounded for an entire semester. Needless to say, Jerry still hasn't forgiven her. Jerry was staring directly at Holly with hatred so intense, Holly could feel it move through her body. When Jerry caught her eye, she didn't blink, but continued to glare angrily, even menacingly. Jerry makes sure Holly's time is hell on earth, making all of the counselors hate her. This whole thing was a mistake, she thought. How can I make it through a whole summer here? But that's the least of Holly's problems when she notices several accidents happening around the camp. Some almost life-threatening. The only clue Holly finds is a red feather next to the accidents. This can't be a coincidence. Someone was deliberately trying to destroy the camp. But why? Who would want to destroy Camp Nightwing? Can Holly figure it out before it's too late? Before I'm through, everyone will be calling it Camp Nightmare. Oh, so this is the tie-in to Goosebumps. Well played, Stein. Well played. The cover is good. Young Holly running in fear in the complete and utter darkness. Alone with a killer in the woods. Nice and pulpy. The only light being a gigantic full moon! Holy crap, that thing is huge! I know full moons are scary, but that thing is downright terrifying! It's a Majora's Mask moon! It all happens in the dark. The book itself is okay, but falls into the same trap of having a rushed ending and underdeveloped twist. This isn't a bad story. It's actually a really good mystery. There are enough suspicious characters to make you wonder who is doing this and what their motive is, especially when you read the killer's letters to the mysterious chief, updating us on what terrors will come next. But the book fails at two parts. The first is that the twist is barely explained. When spoiler reveals spoiler, we are hardly given any details of what spoiler did to spoiler. It undercuts spoiler's motivation when we are barely given the proper details to understand about spoiler. The second is with the subplot with Jerry. It takes up a good portion of the book since a lot of the conflict comes from Jerry getting back at Holly, but the problem is it's never concluded properly. You can't do that! Not when she does one of the most despicable, horrifying things that happens to Holly. Not when she plays a big part in the book. You can't just drop her character or the arc the two characters had, cause spoiler! It undercuts a lot of what happens in the book and will leave you unsatisfied. And it's sad cause this would have been a good book. Stein's little take on the Friday the 13th genre. He even makes a reference to it in the book. There's this one scene in the first movie where a camper goes out in the woods alone and she doesn't know the guy with the hockey mask is there and he's got this hatchet seed. There is so much wrong in that sentence, I have no idea where to begin. Did you ever watch Friday the 13th? In the end, it's okay, but it's undercut by a serious lack of development in the end. What about you, Internet? What's your opinion about Lights Out? Till next time! Have a nice day!